What's up, guys? As you saw in the title, right now I'm making a video on 5 reasons why you would want to get chickens in 2021. And the simple, the reasons are quite simple, and yeah. So the first one is definitely cost efficiency. You'll be able to get an egg for somewhere between 5 and 20 cents of feed and water. Well, that's just the sources I have. You can give or take a bit depending on how you're raising your chickens, but that's normally the amount that it will cost. And you're able to get a good quality egg for that price. Normally one a day, sometimes not, because it takes somewhere between 26 to 28 hours normally for a chicken to make an egg, if I can remember correctly. And the second reason would definitely be to be humane. Nowadays, you see a lot of videos on the web and such of meat factories or farms, whatever you want to call them, where they're mass-producing chicken, eggs, and meat. And if you have seen any of those recordings, it is most definitely violent, to say the least. So you're able to give your chickens a good life here at your house and not feed into anything that you might not want. And you also will be supporting people who are most likely also raising chickens if you're going to be buying it from a private person. Like if you're going to be buying it from a free-range farmer or whatever, opposed to like a meat factory. So, yeah. And the third reason I would say would be definitely knowing where your food is from. So, in a meat factory, you're able to know what they're feeding their chickens to a degree, but you're not actually there and you're not feeding your birds. And if you have them free-ranged, you don't know you know mostly what's in your yard. There's always going to be some things that you're not going to know about, but you at least have a good idea of what your chickens are eating, opposed to whatever they're getting in a factory, which might be mealworms that are fed with something like styrofoam or something else. So you're able to raise your birds and have them have healthy foods, not accumulate any heavy metals or anything weird, and then you're able to get good food that you're able to trust and not worry about for a cheap price. The fourth reason would definitely be it's fun. It's fun to have chickens. I would definitely say it is fun. It can be challenging at times. I do this by myself. My family just doesn't even do anything for them. It's kind of funny, but I'm in school and like I have the time to be able to take care of them because they're very, very easy to keep. Like I spend maybe 20 minutes a day like feeding them or cleaning their coop or whatever. And I still have time for other things. So it's very not time consuming, and you're able to have a lot of good quality time with your birds, and they're just fun. They all have different personalities, if you will, especially that one right there. And there's another black one over back there that's very, very smart. If you saw my last video, you would see that it would come for a whistle. And I have another one that's very cuddly, and it's just fun. And then the fifth reason would be probably if you have kids, allowing your kids to get a responsibility. As I said before, it's very simple. And I'm not a parent, obviously, but so I wouldn't exactly know this, but I know this like from hearing it through the grapevine that it really does help a child build up responsibility. And yeah, it's very, very good for a parent to give their child some small tasks to help them be responsible for something. And chickens can be very, very rewarding, similar to a garden. And they're also decent pets as well. So they're able to feel happy about providing for their family as well as gaining skills at being responsible. And then sixth reason, I know I only said 5, but I just want to throw this in, would definitely be compost. I like gardening a lot. Like, I volunteer at the community garden a lot, and it's a big part of my life. And chickens definitely do produce a decent amount of feces. Not so much, but a lot. And it makes excellent compost. Just be warned, you are going to want to use hot compost or leave it out, because it could get you sick. But if you leave it out or you use hot compost, it'll get to a certain temperature. It'll kill any sort of pathogens or anything else in the poop. And it creates very good fertilizer. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Definitely hit the bell. Recommend it to your friends, whatever. Just the biggest things would definitely be liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Peace out.